What we're going to talk about right now is a little something called zones of employment. Everybody knows that when you shoot a shotgun, it has a pattern. The common wisdom is you don't have to aim the shotgun, you just fling lead in that general direction. That is patently false. Even with crappy ammo and a stock barrel, that is patently false. It is not hard to hit with a shotgun, but it's damn easy to miss. Now, 3 zones of employment for a shotgun, basically broad categories of what the pellets are doing at that point in time. The first is what we call the A zone. The A zone extends from the muzzle of the shotgun to wherever you start seeing individual pellet strikes on the target. That's going to vary considerably with different guns and ammo. So I'm going to start off. Do you have a round of crappy buckshot? I'm going to shoot at this target here, and we're going to see kind of where the A zone is on this. I'm going to bet it's about 5 to 7 yards. So if everyone could take 2 or 3 steps back, 7 yards or so. Oh, and as he mentioned, spicy, in general, high velocity buckshot will spread more than low velocity buckshot. The reason for this is pellet deformation causes pattern expansion. The more velocity it's got going down the barrel, the more it deforms the pellets. Things like flight control ammunition, Van Comp barrels, what they actually do is reduce pellet deformation. So they fly more true. So we're going to shoot this load of Fiocchi full power nickel plated 1325 feet per second 9 pellet double-aught. Hooah! Hooah!
This is where your push-pull comes in.
Yep. All right, I'm going to shoot the head of that target right there. We'll see where this gun zeroed. Oh, I hate long stocks on a shotgun.
Wow, that's pretty
Okay, everybody come up and look at this.
Holy crap.
That's pretty crappy.
That's pretty crappy.
The wad went where he aimed, but...
So at 7 yards, you can see where the wad went, but I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 9 pellets are already out of the wad. So we are well into what we call the B zone. The B zone extends from where you see individual pellet strikes outside the wad to where you start losing pellets off the target. Once that happens, you get into the C zone, you might want to think about using a slug. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want a pellet going off that target and hitting somebody I care about. That's not quite 7 inches. That actually patterned pretty decently for crappy buck out of a regular gun. This is a pretty decent patterning load for this barrel, all things considered. Let's go back to 7 and shoot something else. Same shotgun, same exact gun. This is the 8 pellet Federal Flight Control Double-Aught buck. This has a special wad that holds onto the pellets longer and protects them on their way down the barrel. It has hardened, plated buckshot pellets that resist deformation, and it has a plastic granular buffering material that also helps cushion them down the barrel. Let's see what this does at the same distance.
Are you going to shoot something else, Matt, so we can see it?
I'm going to shoot the B right there. So at 7 yards,
Played my fang 12.
regular buckshot's solidly in the B zone, flight control still in the A zone. Let's push back a little farther, see what happens. I'm going to shoot at the numbers in the stomach of that target. Everybody ready? Eyes and ears? Same target. Shooting at the stomach of that target, the 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the wad. The wad kind of separated. Now the wads can still be dangerous up close. At 15 yards, I don't know. I'd actually kind of like to gel test one if we could find a way to predictably get the wad into the gel. But as you can see, that thing shot tighter at 15 than the regular buckshot did at 7. We call this a clue. 8 pellet flight control generally patterns the tightest. It is a reduced recoil, and they stack differently in the shell than the 9 pellet does, so they batter each other less. Back up. Let's go to 15. All right, this one's going to go dead center. Oh my Lord, this gun likes 9 pellet buck. Wow. I've never seen that before. Look at that. Holy balls. Yeah. They're all in there somewhere. So It just goes to show my previous point. Shotguns are all unique and special snowflakes. This gun really likes 9 pellet reduced recoil flight control. Federal also makes a 9 pellet standard velocity load, which generally patterns the worst. And for a while, I think they've discontinued it, sadly. They made a 15 pellet number 1 buck, which is 30 caliber instead of 33 caliber pellets, but you get 15 of them. So every time you press trigger, it's like a mag dump out of a Glock 19. Remember what I said about shotguns being devastating? I can double tap with some of that number 1 flight control, and it's basically a mag dump out of an MP5 that all hits pretty close to the same time. I'm gonna go back to 35 and see what this bad boy does. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the target to the left of the one I've been shooting. I might have shanked that one. So, what we've got here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pellets, all in the B zone of that target at 35 yards. This thing's still in the B zone. It really likes that 9 pellet stuff.
I'm buying that. That's a match load for me.
Exactly. And this was why it's very important to take your gun, your ammo to the range, pattern it. Don't take what I say for gospel about any given load. Every single shotgun barrel is unique.